next is basketball season, and it's time for Seahawk Hoops. Who's ready? The first thing I'm going to say to all of you is this. It's a privilege to be down in Wilmington. I call New Jersey home now, but I've started to do CAA games the last couple of years. Here is what I have found. Trask Coliseum is second to none in its league and one of the best atmospheres in the country. In the country. Coach Siddle, good evening to you. I know there's a lot of excitement for the season, but you have a differentiating factor that other teams in your league cannot say they have, and it is the atmosphere. It is every time you walk out. You told me earlier today that every time you walk out into Trask Coliseum, you get goosebumps. Why is that?
If you go into any other arena in our conference, you won't get the atmosphere that we get at Trask. It's second to none, like John said. Our students, you guys, the community, it's nothing short of amazing. You guys don't come to the games and sit there. You get up, you cheer, and it helps us a lot. We've only lost 3 games at our place in the last 2 years. Because of you. So thank you guys for that.
There's equal type of culture and elements to what you see from this program. When I stepped inside the locker room today, there's a big sign on the door, and it said, "Do your job." Do your job. I immediately thought of Coach Belichick, but then I walk into the locker room, and Noah Ross is coming off the floor getting in extra shots. Other guys are getting in extra work at Trask before practice begins. So, Coach, it's not only do your job, that's one of many. You have 7 different things that hang in your locker room, right in the ceiling, and they don't feel like just buzzwords. They feel like what leads you. I want your reaction here. How'd you all feel about winning at Rupp Arena last year and beating Kentucky? They feel like what leads to that, the mentality piece of your program.
Yeah, so we have a set of core values that we believe in, and it starts when we bring our guys in for the summer. It's our foundation. We talk about those things every day. And the purpose behind that is to build a program and not just build teams. It's part of our culture, it's who we are, it's what we believe in, and our guys really buy into it. I won't dive into every last one of them, but the top 2 is character, because we want to recruit young men with high character, and then team. We want to be the best team in our league, on and off the court. So that's what we believe in, it's our foundation. And we feel like that can catapult us into a great season.
What we like to hear. Coach, I'll reverse course here to keep things fresh, because you have a couple of new faces on your team who are making an immediate impact. Among them, a North Carolina transfer, Alexandra Zalea, another one in Jania Hall, who comes from Monmouth. She's been a CAA champion. Tell us about those 2 new faces, what they're bringing to your team, and some of the other faces, including, I'm going to tell you all right now, a freshman class that is fearless, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I always say our freshmen don't know they're freshmen, and that's a good thing. But Allie is a stretch 5 for us from UNC, and her and Jania, I will refer to her as Nene going forward. Nene, they both bring a posture of winning. You know, like when you just need to go win the game, and you need to know which player is going to go win the game for you. They both bring that, give me the ball, you know, not run away from the ball.
What was Nene wearing in practice this afternoon? You got something fresh here.
Yes, Nene was wearing a gold jersey. So normally they're in blue or they're in teal. Nene was wearing a gold jersey. And we have what we call our 212 every week. And we chart it all throughout practice, and it's the winning plays. It's how many times did you get deflections? You know, how many charges did you take? How many daggers, you know, kick out threes did you get? And so we add those up all week long, and then the winner gets to wear the gold jersey the next week, the 212 jersey. So this was her first week wearing it, and she set the tone for us. We're gonna go where she goes for sure.
Love to hear that. Love to hear that. But the other thing about your team is you bring back a couple of really crucial pieces to the puzzle. Taylor Henderson, Evan Miller, I think of McCall King. You've got players who have stuck the course and are ready to make a mark here, because I saw a bunch of your people nodding when we got to talk with them earlier today, saying they want to be part of the return of Seahawks women's basketball. They want to walk out of here and leave it in a better place than when they came.
Absolutely. And first of all, we have, as Coach Siddle said, we've got top-notch young women in our program, and that was the number one thing for me as well when looking to bring in new people and which ones, we wanted to have back this past year. But Evan Miller and Taylor Henderson, I'm excited for them, because last year they did everything I asked them to do. Some things were really hard for them, things that they don't naturally do well, but we just didn't have anybody else that needed them to be able to step up in different areas. And so I'm excited for both of them to be able to play their true position, to do what they do. As Coach said, do your job. Do your job and be the very best at it. And I think both of them could be really good at doing their jobs.
That's awesome stuff. Coach, we talked about your leaders, the returnees, but you bring in a couple of transfers to this program who have made an impact already in how people are practicing. One, pushing your returning guys, saying nothing comes easy. I saw Bo Montgomery out there today. Know the name Bo Montgomery, folks. This guy is fierce and intense and into it. I saw Sean Moore out there today giving you a lot of things, coming over from FDU, was part of a win over Purdue in the NCAA tournament 2 years ago as a 16th seed. But it goes beyond that. You got some size in that transfer portal class as well. What can you tell us about what you wanted out of the class and some of the guys who you've got?
You mentioned size. We knew we needed to upgrade and bulk up on the interior. So we went out, and my assistants are here, all of them are here, and they did a heck of a job going out and recruiting. Young man, Harlan from Niagara, he's a 7-footer, about 280, and he can play. He can play. He's a contact seeker. He's a space filler, and somebody that we can throw the basketball into. And just across the board, all of those guys have tremendous size and tremendous versatility, and we can do multiple things with them.
Harlan Olioha is going to make a big impact. With a name like Harlan, he's going to be tough. I mean, this kid walks in, he's not a kid, he's a grown man.
He was a big-time football player. He had Power 5 offers. You guys are going to be very impressed with him. We're excited to have him on our roster.
Coach, you're going to Puerto Rico.
Going to Puerto Rico.
And this is a big moment for this program. What went into this trip and how excited are you?
A lot went into this trip. When I got the job, Evan Miller, my 5th-year senior, came to me and she said, Coach, I've been here, this is my 4th year, and I hadn't been anywhere fun yet. Are we going to go anywhere fun? And I go, okay, I guess we need to go somewhere fun. And it started at that point, and we decided we wanted to take them to Puerto Rico. And my staff is here as well. We worked tirelessly last year to get our marquee fundraiser up and going that we did last April called Dancing with the Seahawks. Some of you all might have seen it on the news. We had Francis Weller and some of the others, local celebrities that danced and raised money. And we raised over $55,000 in about a 4-month span to be able to send these young women to Puerto Rico. So we're excited and we're can't wait to go.
I want to cap this off with you two answering this question to me. What's your dream at UNCW? What's your dream?
My dream at UNCW? We dream big, John. We want to win a national championship. That's our goal.
My dream, I want to win a national championship too, Coach. But my dream is for us to be CAA champions and for Trask to be packed, just like Coach Siddle's games are packed for our games. That's my dream.
Folks, I'm going to cap it off by saying this. spent a whole day here, was up early, and spent over 12 hours with both these people's programs. You should be proud that you are fans of this university. You should be proud that you support them. Do you know why? Not because of, everybody wants to win. They're gonna win a lot of games. Every single kid, handshake, eye contact, hey, my name is, how are you? They do it the right way here. That's worth buying season tickets for. Those are the kind of people I want to support. And you got two coaches here who I can promise you are going to pour their blood, sweat, and tears into making you proud. So let's go, Seahawks. Thank you for taking the time tonight. And a big round of applause for these two leaders.